in the desolate wasteland of Smithfield to see some flowers in the dustbin. The Blank Generation, anarchists and antichrists of all shapes and sizes. The Where Were You photo exhibition 2012. Hey ho, let's go inside. I'm joined by Carroll Curran here inside of the exhibition, and you are featured here on page 258. You are featured looking very much like, like Bobby Gillespie, Jesus and Mary Chain era.
Yeah, it was about 91 I think the photograph was taken. That was sort of the style I was into, and my mates were sort of into Jesus and Mary Chain and Echo and the Bunnymen and bands like that. And we just sort of, how to say, wore black, stuck our hair up, a few nose rings, a few earrings, and just hung around town, you know. You sort of had to backcomb it and then just sort of spike it up a bit, you know. And of course we all had our hair probably dyed black in them days as well. So that's what you did, you know.
And you're kind of happy to look back on your youth, you don't grimace. I mean, you looked pretty cool, it must be said.
Oh, no, I'm very proud of it, you know. I think all the other lads in the book as well and lassies, you know, it was good to be in a sort of youth subculture and not just be boring, you know. Like, you don't really have it anymore. Like, most of the young people just look the same.
The look, stand out.
Was the fashion ahead of the music?
No, the music, obviously, the music was always, you don't have to dress. If you like music, you don't have to go, I like that look, I think I'll dress because I like the music. I was quite shy, so it was something to hide behind. So plenty of makeup and spiky hair, and it gave me the opportunity to mix a little bit better because it was a mask.
You contributed to the book. Obviously, you are a mod, and we're here with your mighty scooter.
Yeah, we got carried a few books of all that was from Ballyfermot. We got into it in about 78, 79, and we gave Gary a few photos of all the mods of that area, you know. Everything with the clothes, the music, you know. Just everything about it, really, I liked, you know. Just to be kind of clean and neat, you know. And then obviously with the scooters as well.
May not feel like rock and roll. This may not seem like soul.
Not important. Clothes were not important at all. First, I have to say as well also that I was a single mother, and if I had a fear, like, you know, that if I wasn't doing things right, also my child would be taken away from me, because being a punk, you are different, and that was the word that people would use all the time. You're different. So my son, one day I went to collect him and I was wearing a skirt, and he says, "Oh, mommy, you're wearing a triangle." You know, like this.
Well, I'm joined by Gary at the Where Were You exhibition. The last time we spoke, obviously the book was just coming out. You know, doing an event like this, and even at the launch, I imagine what you discover is that there's people that were part of a subculture and they still retain a sense of that subculture many years later.
Yeah, and if you see in some places tonight, they hand it down to their kids. There's a lot of young hip little kids running around whose mum and dads were into this, that and the other back in the 70s and 80s. So yeah, again, that's like the natural progression that goes through the book in the decades, and will continue to go kind of post-book. Where the book stops, you'll still find young kids that get into a lot of those scenes. I think most of the big youth cultures that have gone in the past, they're always kind of, they're part of a musical movement. There's always a certain musical scene behind them. I think that's kind of what's lacking in producing new subcultures and youth cultures. We got a lot of offshoots of ones that have gone before in the past. So I don't know what's around the corner, you know.